We had to have this one tonight, and I was not sure we are going to pull it out. I have never been, as a fan, been so scared with my team that has a lead, and the other team is 4th and 7 from near their own 30 with 7 seconds left in the game. I could have sworn that Randall was going to get the ball at some way, and some way find a way to get down to the end zone. But at least for that time, the Texas defense was able to stop Oklahoma State. Longhorns are able to survive in Stillwater. A dramatic game, great game to watch. At least now I can say that now because the Horns won. But great back and forth battle between these two teams. And as Texas fans, I think we've learned a little bit about this team. And not all positives, but we did get a lot of positives. One, I think, at least for myself, kind of flip-flopping what I thought about this team, at least after 4 games. One, defense has got to get better. I know Oklahoma State is good. They're really good on offense, but they were gashing us. And especially in that second half, they were scoring at will. Just a good thing that our offense was able to do the same thing, just at a little slower pace. But the tackling for the Longhorns, awful. Couldn't cover anybody. It was really, really bad. And I know missing Hicks is a big deal for us. Hopefully he can be back. But Oklahoma State had the way. Joseph Randall, you got to take your hat off to that guy. Every time he touched the ball, he had the potential to score. And of course, the freshman QB they had back there, he managed the game well. And then offensive line for Oklahoma State, you couldn't get any pressure on the quarterback. I mean, I think we were the first ones to actually get a sack against Okie State this year, and we didn't get very many. So defensively, Texas has got to get better because next week you saw what West Virginia was able to do. It's going to be interesting in Austin next week, but to the good parts, it's got to be the offense. Coming to this season, that's where I thought the question mark was. I thought that defensively we were fine, but now I think that we've seen though on offense, we have definitely found our quarterback. Coming into the season, of course, I was glad that Ash was named the QB, but I never really was that high on him. And I think a lot of that's my fault because I'm still, and I preached this before, but I think I fell into the same problem where I'm sitting here looking at, Vince Young and Colt McCoy, and I'm expecting him to be like that. But tonight, he wasn't just a game manager. He made plays tonight. He's been making plays this season, but I wanted to see him do it against a quality opponent in a tough spot on the road, and he got that chance, and he answered the bell wonderfully. He on that 4th and 6 play, hits Grant across the middle. That's a throw that not a lot of quarterbacks can and try to make, and he made that throw. Then he hits Mike down there with at the 5-yard line, and what I think really helps Ash out is not only the athletes we have in this offense, especially in the backfield. With Bergeron, Brown got nicked up a little bit, but with DJ Monroe and Gray, all those guys able to run the football. But on the outside, we have some of the best wideouts I think in the country between Jackson Shipley, Mike Davis, Goodwin, and of course saw Grant out there catching that ball. Mike was just burning guys all night. They're having to PI him the whole time, and he finally got a chance to catch the ball there at the end. But David Ash grew up today. I think if he can play like that all season, we've got ourselves a chance. We've got ourselves a quarterback. And then at the end, Texas was able to answer with like 29 seconds left. Able to punch it in there at the end. I know that's a controversial call there at the end. Here's my take on what happened on that play at the end of the game. I know people want me to talk about it. That'll be the conversation all week. What I saw from what I got from it was when it first happened live, I thought Bergeron was able to punch it in touchdown, no problem, Longhorns. Look at the replay. You see the ball is punched out. I don't think he's crossed the goal line. But I don't think you can give the ball to Okie State because number 8 who grabbed it out, he grabbed it out of a scrum of a bunch of guys who were already down. No one was able to see who got the football there. So personally, what I think the right call should have been was Texas ball at the 1-yard line. But either way, we're kicking a field goal, which, to be fair, Nick Jordan is not exactly the best field goal kicker, even if the ball's at the 1. But yeah, that happened, and we'll see what happens. But you know what? As a Texas fan, I'm going to take it and take the victory. But I think Longhorns fans, I'm trying to keep my perspective as well. Because right now, hey, we're undefeated. We got that first tough conference championship, conference win. But I think we need to appreciate how far this team has come over these last 3 years. Because the last 2 seasons, we've been awful. And especially on the opposite side of the ball, you've seen this team not know what to do. We know what we're doing now. And I think this team has a real chance to compete for a conference title. The defense has got to get better because Geno Smith and Dana Holderson were watching this game just laughing maniacally at this game because to watch what they can do with this defense. So we'll see if they can step up. At the same time, they go up 63 against Baylor. And Baylor's been a lot better than we thought they were going to be. So it's going to be a fun, interesting game. But right now, just excited that the Horns are able to pull that out tonight. Big win for Texas. Undefeated still. And it's about how you finish, though. And right now we're in that really tough 3-game stretch. And of those 3 games, you had to win this one. This was the one that you had to get. And the Horns did that. Okay, West Virginia next week. It's going to be a tough one. But I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this one for right now. So, David Ash, he grew up today for us. I'm all about Team Ash right now. He's my guy right now. But of course, Bergeron and Gray, those guys in the backfield, really carrying this offense as well. So, great job. Defense got it better, but got the victory. So, till next time, guys. Hook 'em horns. Texas fight. See y'all.